I'm coming to you so that I can give you some content. I've been like missing in action, but right now I'm on a 4-day trip. Today is February 8th, and I flew out from Denver to Tucson, Arizona once again yesterday. I love their hotels in Tucson. I was in the DoubleTree last night, but my flight was delayed. I was supposed to make it there at like 6 or 7, and I didn't get there till about 10:30 at night. And I really wanted to explore the hotel. It was nice, beautiful. I wanted to work out. I wanted to get in the jacuzzi and just kind of chill out, even though it's like snowy. There's like an indoor jacuzzi and things like that. It's really nice, but by the time I came in, I just crashed. So from Tucson, yesterday we spent the night. I met my crew this morning. I met my crew this morning, and when I tell you, he's like awesome. Just to save to respect identity and things like that, I won't say his name, but he's great. Like, there's gonna be people that you fly with who don't give you the best experience, but there will be people who make it all worthwhile. One tip is, when you do fly with people who aren't as positive, especially when you're new, you're enjoying the process. They may have been flying for years, whether you're on a smaller aircraft and you're flying by yourself and you're just with the captain and first officer, and the captain isn't, giving the same energy that you're giving, or if you are flying a larger aircraft and you do have an aft or forward, and they're not giving you the same energy. Do not allow that to mess up your day. You know why you went into training. You know why you want to do this. They may be tired of what they do. They may not be happy. They may just be having a bad day, but you keep a smile on your face. Another thing is, don't tell anybody, but I'm secretly starting to love the 200, only because it's kind of been easy for me. But when I first started off, it was like kind of intimidating. But now it's like, this is my aircraft. What? The more you start doing it, the more you start getting comfortable, it just becomes like second nature. At first, it's scary, it's intimidating, whether you're with someone or not. Just the fact that you're expected to know all these different steps and all these different things. Sometimes it's like, what do I do next? Keep your notes, keep your information, keep it organized, stay organized. Don't break your FARs. But, sometimes you might forget to restock, or sometimes you might forget, you want to keep on top of the important things, but, you learn as you go. And I'm just a natural born perfectionist. Whereas if the last flight attendant may not have left something a certain way, I'm not going to move forward and not do it for the next flight attendant. I'm going to make sure things are stocked. I'm going to make sure if I have time. But that's the thing, with flying, you might catch days where, you're moving quicker and you have to go over to the next aircraft and you didn't get a chance to maybe restock or do some things to help the next flight attendant. And it's okay. Let the flight attendant know if you get a chance to swap and see them. Otherwise, it happens. That's why if it happens to you, don't take it personal. Don't be annoyed. Just go with the flow. Do your job. So my grandmother, she had a saying. This is her saying: if a task is once begun, never leave it till it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all. And all that mean is, whatever you do it with 100%. Don't half-ass it. Do it with all your energy and all your might, and be glad that you're doing it. Otherwise, don't get in the business. Don't do it if you're not going to do it to your fullest potential. And again, accidents happen, things happen, but go in with the intent and with the purpose to complete everything. Stay mindful of time, and don't allow anyone to make you feel like you can't ask questions, because this is still all a learning process. That's why I got into this job, because I love the everyday, don't know what to expect kind of feel. I used to work in an office and it was the same routine. And once I learned something, I kind of grow bored of it. Once I got it down, it's so repetitive. I'm like, I'm ready for the next challenge. What's next? Can I become manager now? Like, I learned pretty fast, and when I got it, I got it. And then I'll start putting my own little twist to it just to put the Chanel stamp, you know. But with a flight attendant, you're always learning. You don't know what to expect. Anything can happen, and you have to be on your toes. You have to stay on top of things. And that's why I like this position, because although you are doing the same job, you don't know what can come about. And it's your job to be on top of it. And ultimately, you're running the show, and you have to be in control, and you have to be prepared for anything at any moment. And don't panic. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, and improvise. You know, those are some of the things that I'm learning being a flight attendant. So yeah, I'm just kind of giving you guys some tips as I'm moving along as a flight attendant. I'm loving it each day. You see, I had to get my little braids, honey, because when you gotta get up and go, who want to be dealing with all the extras for all my natural sisters? I'ma definitely be coming to you guys with more content. I love to be a flight attendant, but I do have natural hair products and oils that I like to make, little trips that I take, and I want to come to you guys with other stuff. If you're interested, I'll play around with some videos and see how you guys like it. But yeah, I definitely wanted to just share the love. Again, today is February 8th. I'm currently in Wyoming, and there's nothing to do in Wyoming. So last night, my flight was delayed in Tucson, where I really wanted to kind of scope out the hotel and do some things. Didn't get in till 10, and we had to wake up at 5. So I didn't get to do anything, but now we're in Wyoming and got all day, and there's like nothing to do. But my captain, he's awesome. Like, he's like, oh, I'll be downstairs at about 4 o'clock. And because right now it's 1:19. He's like, oh, I'll be downstairs at about 4 o'clock. Get a couple of drinks, you know. He's so cool. He's so cool. When you have especially first officers. Flight attendants is one thing, but I'm sorry, not first officers, captains and first officers. When you have captains who are really like kind, fun, it makes the experience fun. And he or she, let me not get it twisted, he or she sets the tone of the entire trip, especially when you're on like a 3-4 day. And I have 2 more days with this guy, and the way it's going, he's like super cool. So I'm enjoying it. I'll be back with more content tomorrow. I really will, for sure, tomorrow. I always say that and I don't, and then you be hearing some voiceovers. I know, y'all. I know I'm getting comfortable with this thing. Just don't mind me. But I still want to just come to you with a little bit, because every little bit helps. I'm telling you, like, it's some YouTubers that I really watch to kind of get me prepared to interview, get me prepared during training. Afterwards, you know, sometimes they go over to Mainline, and if you want some information, sometimes internet, YouTube, that's your friend. So if I can do whatever I can to just maybe give you guys some information, that's what I'm here for. You know, it's not about holding it in and keeping all the information to yourself. It's about helping others. We're all in this thing together. We all can fly. The world is big enough, and there's enough airplanes being built and that we have currently that we can all be on that thing and get a schedule. And the more y'all come, the more my seniority get boosted. So please, I welcome you to SkyWest. But anyway, Gonna get out of these clothes, get comfortable, chillax, and I'm gonna meet my captain downstairs and my first officer. We're probably gonna have a couple drinks. Maybe I can record some stuff. I don't know. I'll check in. But for the most part, yeah. Thanks, guys. And again, leave questions down below. That's what I'm here for. I may be a little slow on it, but I will come around to it. I'm new to this. Just bear with me. But I truly want to help you guys whose passion this is, because it really was mine. I had to go through a few jobs, even some really good paying jobs that I really didn't want to leave because of the money, but I wasn't happy. And really, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I do. I move around. I don't have children. I don't have anything holding me back. So take your youth, or if you're not in your 20s or 30s, once you get in this business and you meet the right people who truly love what they do, it's so much fun, you guys. So, you know, leave the bad and those who have that negative outlook, leave it there right where you found it. But the positive, take it with you and pass it on to others, because you could be really making someone day. Really, be it a coworker or a passenger. You really meet great people. So yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video. I'm trying. Dang, just go ahead and subscribe. All right, bye.